All right. It is now 6:25 Eastern Standard Time. I'm your host, Miss Go, aka Kosh Taylor. So this episode, I want to discuss two names that I use as a form of disrespect, and try to explain it to you as to what it means, because it sounds disrespectful. There's a few things you could take in disrespect, that may not be disrespectful to the people you say it to, which is why they be unfazed. The sodomite community knows who they are. A transvestite damn sure knows who he or she is. He is. Pedophiles. And I'll explain those three things in this amount of time that I have allotted here. Let me start off with the most common derogatory term for a sexual predator. It's not really derogatory. It is pedophile. Pedophile is a medical or a, how can you say? It is a regular standard word in the dictionary. Pedo, as you know, is children. Phile is anything that is vile and foul. So defiling the children is what a pedophile does, right? So you have the word pedophile. Some people pronounce it pedophile. I was watching TV one day, and you could be mad at people through a peeping Tom system that you have implanted in the TV tubes and all kind of shit. But I think this was a LMN movie that she was watching, and they were having a conversation, and she had a London, England accent, and they pronounce it pedophile. So she kept calling the person a pedophile over and over again. It was something about a pedophile. Over the years, over the decades, there has been literature, movies, books, and research done into pedophile lifestyles and pedophile activity. And if you actually have yourself as a proclaimed pedophile, why are you upset that someone is calling you a defiler of children if you consider yourself a pedophile? If we're being held responsible for everything said on the motherfucking TV, like I said, it's a free-for-all, bitch, and anybody can get it, bitch. I'll drop this motherfucking country down to ocean level, bitch, even though I would prefer to eat at Ocean View. If so, and a sodomite, I learned that a long time ago from the people that are sodomites. Because there are children, especially in this situation here, they will not let me save them. They will not let me protect them from these pedophile rings and vicious activity and violent attacks against them. So there is going to be a result, an outcome that the children have to live with. Is they're adjusting to life after the assault and all that stuff. There are people that are supposed to be, the children that you claim is something wrong with them because you let sodomites got a hold to you guys, and your children had to be with the cult. And the sodomite cult, instigates a lot of pedophile activities and a lot of witchcraft and a lot of. I'm telling you that what we're going through now, Kamala has been. I feel like if you were there and you're doing the same, and I'm in the same way that I was when you were here with that evil that you got on you, then you are definitely the leader of this cult. It's a lot of people that came through here during the time of Susan Smith. A lot, and like I said, me and Susan Smith's son, the oldest one that drowned in the car, was actually the same age. When Carlisa was here, when the NAACP was here, and they had called the NAACP. But listen, bitch, nobody had accused you, because even though Susan Smith had had told them that the nigga stole her car with her kids, and she didn't say nigga. She said a group of black men stole my car. And niggas, look, bitch, tell me you ain't turned on live PD and none of that shit and seen niggas stealing people's cars with their kids in it, bitch. Tell me that didn't happen, bitch. Tell me I'm not sitting here telling you that the niggas is who the fuck I'm talking to, black men, bitch. Done did this to me, bitch. Done snatched my motherfucking kids away, bitch. Tell me that this lady ain't been in jail for over 30 motherfucking years, bitch. Tell me Carlisa them ain't out front. Tell me that Carlisa's not out front. Tell me that this bitch is not the vice president. It's some more of them I'm gonna pick out for you and show you exactly who they is. Megan Thee Stallion's people is that she's a sodomite. She'll tell you from the start she's a sodomite. But them people say, outright. And see, that's what I said when they would keep telling us that we keep reaping what we sow. This was during the time of O.J. Simpson. I'm not a white woman. You know what I'm saying? I might get stabbed up. I might get killed. Me and some nigga named Ron or some shit like that. Karma find his way to me some motherfucking how. But what I'm saying is, in those two situations, those were the two biggest cases we had going on. And Susan Smith, actually, that situation was local here in South Carolina, Columbia, South Carolina, to be exact. And you tell me niggas don't bother people motherfucking kids, and you're telling me a lie. I'm telling you that I am one of the few that don't bother people motherfucking children. Bitch, they done got so much money, bitch. It don't make no motherfucking sense how much motherfucking money that these motherfuckers done had round here. Bitch, black men. You telling me that lady lied on black men and you had to come here to South Carolina with the NAACP, bitch. Drove that woman kids into a lake. Not that I'm asking to have that done to me, because I know how evil you are. I know how evil you are. Black men have done this. Black men have killed other black men for access to women and children to sell them into human and sex trafficking or to rape and murder us. Black men are blocking our efforts to save more children and women. You don't like what I say, so you go to the places that can give me grants or a job or a place to stay or food or shelter, just so you can make sure I can't have that. That's what I call nasty nigga shit. That's a black man's domestic violence type shit, girl. On top of rich nigga domestic violence, a rich, nasty motherfucker, his domestic violence is different from your regular, schmegular, blue-collar domestic violence motherfucker. I am so serious. I have no choice but to stand with Susan Smith on this situation. As a minority woman, a dark-skinned minority woman, and it ain't got shit to do with me just hating black men. It's the facts. I am also big facts. When you see Big Kaj, right now it's King Kaj. Right now it's King motherfucking Facts, bitch. Right now it's Miss Go. It's CCRM for the Child Civil Rights Movement, bitch. And I'm telling you, facts is what the fuck I'm working off of. And I know that women that are domestic violence, they cannot do what the fuck they want to do, including having their own children in their own home. Okay? I want y'all to let that shit sink in, bitch. Just because Casey Anthony went to the motherfucking club that night, she had to have killed her goddamn kid? I don't think so. Just because I went on a date mean that you got the right to steal, kidnap, and murder my kid? Bitch, get the fuck out of here, bitch. Pedophile, sodomite, transvestite. Transvestites are the least likely of the gay community that a woman with your vagina should ever trust, because that motherfucker has the same thing you have, except they don't have certain parts to have children, but they can manufacture that. That bitch can't be trusted because you can't never tell. Ain't no dressing alike with that bitch. Ain't no sharing no beauty tips with that bitch. No, none of that shit should have been done. But that is not a derogatory term. That is a medical term for the procedure of the penis, reversal. They had Devin Cleveland in cult activity involved in the child civil rights movement. And they've had children burned and what do you call it? Had their penises cut off. From right down this street here to North Carolina to Atlanta, Georgia, LA, and everywhere they are, they have committed hate crimes against children and women. Yeah, they had cut that child's penis off. Sodomized. I'm pretty sure they sodomized, raped, and murdered the child, because it's not just one person. It's not the person that brought him to the hospital that did this. It's a cult. It is a nationwide cult that is responsible for this activity. Is it Nature Boy? It could be Nature Boy people, but I don't think Nature Boy's people know exactly how gruesome the other cults is, bitch. It's definitely more demons at work than just one or two. Gotta be awakened to woke. Fuck that. Ain't nobody trying to be woke. You gotta be aware of what's really going on. You have the sodomites been active through the NAACP for a minute now. The pedophiles and the parents and children that have been forced into human and sex trafficking through the U.S. of A. They want to make this seem like this is some third world, a different country than the U.S. of A. that this is happening in, and that's not true. If it is, they took those children to Brazil and crashed that motherfucking plane. Because that's usually where Beyonce's rich billionaire friends and rich friends take little boys on weekend trips and sex work. She knows I can't fuck with her on no good motherfucking day. That is a sodomite retarded bitch. I don't like no nasty red bitch. And she knows for a fact that if I'm doing the cleanup, I'm not killing no kids. Therefore, I wouldn't have crashed an entire plane of innocent motherfucking people. Too slack. Do I know? I don't know from day to day whether the child I see is going to make it alive or not. This, I'm telling you, I've been through things as a kid, but I didn't die. They didn't lose me, but they have lost children, and that's due to the extra factors that they refuse to see at play, and they are going to still be held responsible for the loss of any of my children that I specifically told them that they better not motherfucking lose, since they want to undermine me as a parent and as an adult any motherfucking way. They better not have to lose any children on that flight to Brazil or any place around this motherfucking country. The fuck at all. You motherfuckers, you having your time to motherfucking shine, bitch. You're having your time to motherfucking shine. Believe that shit. I asked them to not let certain people around the children. They undermine you as a parent. That has nothing to do with you as a parent. The responsibility of that child's life and whatever outcome is on them and not you. You can love your children all you want to, and you don't want to love your children from a distance, but they have cult leaders in government and law enforcement doing the most unlawful, nastiest shit they can do, as police and prosecutors and vice presidents and presidents and shit. Again, I'm your host, Kaj Taylor, aka Miss Go. Thank you for listening to the podcast. Have a good one.